Hi everyone, KNWA and Fox 24 Chief Meteorologist Dan Skoff. Can you feel the cold front? It has definitely moved through parts of northwest Arkansas. I'm going to get you caught up on the latest, but I know a lot of you want to know what's going to happen throughout the rest of our evening and into the early overnight hours on Thursday. So I'm going to cut to the chase right away. I'm going to show you the expected snow total map. And this is what you can expect overnight tonight and into early Thursday morning. So we are expecting a dusting in Benton and Washington County. Some areas and northeastern sections of the viewing area, including northeast Benton County, Carroll County, some of the higher terrain areas could pick up around an inch, possibly a little bit more. I do believe computer models are really underestimating the amount of precipitation moving in. I've been saying it all along. We'll see if it comes to fruition, but I'll give you some of the reasoning behind this. In the river valley, a sleet mixture mixing in with a few snowflakes. But the bridges and overpasses are going to get a little slick tonight, and I'll show you why. Temperatures have plummeted over the last few hours, already close to the 30s in Rogers at 42, 43 in Eureka Springs. Time of this recording a little after 3 o'clock. Temperatures in the river valley obviously have not been impacted by the front. Upper 50s in Fort Smith, close to 60 degrees and even exceeding 60 degrees in Poto. That's that compressional warming behind the front. Look at Grove now in the upper 30s. So cold air will continue to plow in overnight tonight, and it is going to get down into the teens to start off your morning on Thursday. That combined with wet roads as well as some gusty north winds, going to be a little bit slick on the bridges if some ice patches do develop. So the temperature change over the last 24 hours, pretty impressive. 38 degrees colder from this time yesterday in Dodge City. Obviously the colder weather already starting to filter in into northwest Arkansas. You can see that along the front. That front now slicing through Benton and Washington County, about to move into the higher terrain of the Boston Mountains near the Bobby Hopper Tunnel, and eventually will plow through the river valley. Now I stopped the satellite and radar on the precipitation. This is the very latest as of 3:15. And look at this area north of Wichita. That is a snow band that developed that's pretty impressive, and that precipitation extends all the way, as you can see, to the Kansas-Colorado border. Now as we look at the computer model forecasts, that doesn't look quite as impressive, does it, at 3 o'clock? You can see that precipitation area not showing quite as much. It also doesn't fill it in over just to the northeast of Wichita, and it doesn't extend it all the way into Colorado as well. So the model is already underdoing what's happening right now, and that's what I like to do as a meteorologist. See how those computer model forecasts are handling the upper air pattern. Now this obviously will already be underdone because it didn't have the precipitation right in the first place. So as it moves in, you can see some stuff starting to develop, especially in northeastern sections of our viewing area. A little bit more precipitation popping up. I do believe we will see snow. Now, as it moves in 10 o'clock tonight, I think this is way underdone. It just shows very little, if anything at all. There's a little bit of a snow band coming through. We will see snowflakes flying in the sky tonight as temperatures will plunge. But the future track already clearing out the cloud cover by the early morning hours on Thursday, and I just quite possibly don't believe that right now. Mega Doppler kind of showing what I've been talking about, that energy being underpredicted, and look at all the lift that's occurring already over central and northern Arkansas, and you can see this on the radar. Now obviously we have the sensitivity way up. You can see some of the smaller DBZ values, and that's obviously all the ground clutter in the river valley. But to make a long story short, we are expecting snow. It's going to transition from a rain to sleet to snow pretty quickly as those temperatures plunge tonight. That's going to start around 6, 7 o'clock. And not only that, but those bridges and overpasses with the wet roads will get slick tonight most likely. Now if those accumulation amounts are going to climb according to the latest computer model guidance as they get a better handle on this system, then the Weather Service out of Tulsa is most likely going to issue a winter weather advisory. So that's something we're going to watch closely, but that's the latest here from the Weather Center. So keep it here with your weather authority, and we'll keep it advised.